Hi guys! So in this video I'm going to show how I made this toxic waste station, as well as a quick and simple way of making rivets, and how I painted all the rust effects. So to start with, I'm using this can which used to have beans in it. I've given it a good old clean and taken off the label. And then I've gone through my bits box and pulled out a few things that I think I might use. So I've got a lot of Lego pieces I can use, as I used to make Lego stop motions on a different channel. And I have a variety of Lego pieces that will work well for all my builds, dioramas and scratch builds. So I'm gluing most pieces together using some super glue. I probably will use some hot glue for the other bits. There are links in the description to everything I use in this video and all my other videos. So I'm going to use an Orc figure just so I can get things at the right height. This just makes things fit together and to scale. As this is a toxic waste station, I'm going to fill the little barrel up with glue and then have some glue coming out of this tube as though it looks like toxic waste oozing out into the barrel. So I've cut up some strips of cardboard that I'm going to put round the can, and then these will have rivets on them to make it look as though it's joining several pieces of metal together. Don't forget guys, what I'm doing is very basic, so if you have any tips or tricks that make things easier for me and better for me, by all means leave them in the comments. So for the rivets, I normally use little glass studs, but they're very fiddly and take a long time to put on. So I'm going to try something different this time and use PVA glue that I'm going to squeeze out of these syringes. This way it comes out in little ball shapes. So this is a much faster way of doing it. Plus I think the rivets look more realistic as they're not all the same size, they're a little bit uneven. So it's definitely quicker than gluing each little stud on, as they're very fiddly and half the time you drop them. So using the PVA is a much faster way of doing this. And then once that's all done, I give it a coat of grey primer. And there we go, it doesn't look too bad. I think the rivets have come out pretty good. So the first colour I'm putting on is this Oxido Rust, and this I'll just paint all over. So the next paint I'm going to use is this Marion Brown, and I'm going to use this sponge just to sort of dab it on with. So the idea here is just to dab it all over so there's no pattern, and some areas can be thicker and heavier than others. At the moment I still don't have many paints to choose from, so I'm just trying to choose the ones that would fit best for this project. I will eventually get lots more paint to make the process a whole lot easier. So now I'm going to go over the whole thing again using this oak brown, and again using the sponge just to dab it on, but this time I'm going to dab it on a little bit thicker than before. There we go, that's how it looks so far. So now I'm going to add on some silver, and for that I'm going to use Vallejo Chainmail Silver. So I'm just painting the silver on, again in no kind of pattern, and some areas will be large and some areas will be smaller. And now I'm just adding some silver to any raised areas. Okay, so now I think it just needs a wash. And again, as I haven't got many paints, I'm just going to go with this black wash. And this will help leave shadows in the recessed areas, just to add a bit of depth to the piece. So it's definitely looking a bit old and worn now. And now I'm just going to do a bit of dryer brushing, again with that silver. And as the silver went a bit dark with the black wash, I'm just going to go over a few of those areas just to make it look a bit shinier. So there's just a couple of things left to paint, and one of them is the green ooze coming out of this tube, and for that I'm using a green fluorescent paint by Vallejo. And there we go, once it's all complete, I don't think it looks too bad. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and leave some comments below. Let me know what you thought of this video and what you might want to see me do in the future. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell just so you get informed of when my videos come out. If you are able, guys, it'd be great if you could share this on Twitter, your Facebook page or Facebook group, Discord and Reddit. That'd be awesome. Here's another video you can click on to see more of what I do. Okay guys, that's it. Bye for now.